Hey everyone, it's Jason, and welcome to another Digimon The Card Game booster pack unboxing. So I have another bunch of packs. We actually have 26 of them. So like previous videos, I will go through, start unboxing them. I'll usually do a little less than half in the first video, finish up the other half in part 2. I will go through every single card, read off majority of the text, and get a feel for them. I haven't looked at these, so these are all brand new spoilers to me. Which is really fun to go through at the same time. Usually in part 2 then, I'll have stopped, and between video parts 1 and 2, I will make a list to see how many I have left. And if I get to the point where by video 2 I have finished off the commons, I will just start skipping commons, and then uncommons and rares and so on and so forth. As well as in video part 2, I will not reread any card that I read in part 1. So kind of you have to watch both if you like me. Like for some reason you're listening to me read every text. Alright, so this is Blast Ace. Battle Pack number 14. 103 card types. Just flip over to the back here. So we have 40 commons, 26 uncommons, 22 rares, 12 super rares, and 3 secret rares. So usually whenever if I buy a full sealed booster box, I get about the same results if I buy 24 individual packs. I have 26, I have 2 extra packs here, but I typically get all the commons, pretty much almost all the uncommons. Just occasionally I'm missing 1 or 2. I usually get most of the rares, so I'm probably going to end up with, I'm going to say like, 15 to 18. I might be missing a couple. Super rares, I end up with about half, so I'll be averaging probably about 5 or 6 of those. And I usually get 1 secret rare and then 1 alt rare. And that's usually per every full set. Now there's a very high possibility I could get 2 alt rares and no secret rare. But usually they only have 2 secret rares, so there's 3 in this pack, so it'll be a little bit interesting to see what happens. I don't actually know what the exact theme of this pack is. Usually they have like 3 or 4 different Digimon on there. This one just has a Greymon and Metal Greymon. And it's the OG Greymon too, so it's not like the newer ones that become the purple ones and stuff like that. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what this set is. Now, I know they're updating some of the layout of the cards. I don't know if they started with this one or not. They did. Cool. So we're gonna just see some updated version of the cards. So we're gonna get our first card here. We have Digimon. I'm going to see if I can adjust my camera a bit to get this zoomed in a little bit better. Yeah, so they've updated some of the artwork on the cards. That is a one-piece card. Alright. Well, these are foils, but they'll work just the same. Yeah, so you can see right after, I just got a quick overglance on one day did change here. Is so now on the outside ring here, they're going to show what color card it is. So it's blue. So you can tell very easy. Yep, you still have the big blue borders and all that. They just want to make that a little bit easier. A little bit easier to catch up visually. Because especially some of the multicolored cards might become a little bit harder to tell or whatever. It just makes it a little bit quicker in there. I know they changed that. I don't know if they added the ring on the Digivolve as well. It's changed from Digivolve cost to just Digivolve and play cost to just play. So it just kind of summed up some of the words on there. The other thing I know they changed is down here at the bottom is now it has the rarity is over by the little set symbol there. Not set symbol, but I think that's sure what that number is, to be honest. I got 2 and 3 there. I thought it was a print type, but I think these were first editions, but maybe not. But they just kind of made that stand out a little bit more too. And I know that's one of the 2 biggest changes they made. They may have made some other changes we might see throughout some of the other cards, but we will worry about them as we go through. But I know that's one of the big differences with the ring up there. Alright, so we have Digimon. Actually, I think if I do this and zoom in a bit, there might be a little bit easy, a little bit lighter. All right, so we're gonna start with Digimon, who's a champion. There we go. I was just trying to get it so it wasn't, the image wasn't so dark. Alright, so we have Digimon. It says, when attacking, trash any one Digivolution card in your opponent's Digimon. Then return one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon no Digivolution cards to their hand. Nice. Up next we have, batting around, we have Poison Ivy. So this might actually be like a bunch of stuff based off the original, Series 1, it looks like, Adventure 1. Because here we have Palmon's Poison Ivy. Main, one of your opponent's Digimon gains all turn. When this Digimon becomes suspended, lose 2 memory until the end of their turn. Activate this card's main effect, and then add this card to your hand. Nice. Sayakomon, who should become Digimon. I like to have the holes in the top for the eyes. It's just such a neat design. There's a baby. When this Digimon be deleted, you may suspend it to prevent that deletion. Oh, so yeah, here we have a brand new one that's not going to be. We have Choo-Choo-Mon. Says on deletion, save. You may place this card under one of your tamers, and it has blocker. So Beast, Badra's Army, and Twilight. So this is from Fusion. So yeah, see up here, you'll see he has just the purple ring. So it's going to be purple. And we can see blue is there, and I think green is at the bottom. So we see all the different colors kind of going around in a circle. He also has black on that side too, purple and black. You see purple and black in there, has kind of like a half divide. Very cool. I'm guessing some of it, so like if you have your cards fanned out, you can see them costing them colors quicker than having to pull out and try and look at the borders, is I'm assuming what the idea was. We have Digimon. On play when Digivolve, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then during your opponent's next unsuspend phase, all of your opponent's Digimon with 5,000 DP or less don't unsuspend. Pummelwhack. Ooh, it's Ogremon. That's really cool artwork. When one of your effect trashes this card in your hand, draw a card. Main, delete one of your opponent's level 4 lower Digimon. Yeah, these are all like cards from, most of them you look like they're all cards from Season 1. Datamon. All turns, the Digimon can't be deleted by your opponent's effects. Sentarumon. When Digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3,000 DP till the end of turn. When attacking once per turn, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2,000 DP till the end of turn. And actually, I keep saying it's Season 1. I wonder if it's the remake of it. Like, with like the slightly newer versions of them. As opposed to just the original. Here we have our second uncommon. Sentarumon was also uncommon. Dino Rexmon, who's an X-antibody dinosaur. When Digivolving, Blitz. In all turns when your opponent has 1 or more memory, they can't play Digimon with 6,000 DP or less, and this Digimon gets 4,000 DP. Nice. Our last uncommon is, alright, so this is a new one to me. Hello Garmon. Dark Animal, X-antibody, and SOC. I have never seen SOC before. He's like a fire wolf guy. Metal wolf base with fire. That is looks really cool. End your turn. Delete this Digimon and draw 2. Then you may return 1 Logamon from your trash to your hand. On deletion, you may select up to 3 cards with Dark Animal or SOC in your hand, and then delete one of your opponent's level 3 or lower Digimon. For each card trash res effect, add 1 to the level the spec may choose. Interesting. Alright, so for our first rare, we have the old Tai Kamiya. Start your main phase. When your Digimon with the vaccine trait gets plus 2000 DP for the turn, your turn, when a card is removed from your opponent's security stack by suspending this tamer, gain 1 memory. Nice. And then our second rare. Love it. We got Saphiramon. Who's a Saphira type and a Seraph Saphiramon. The Seraph and 3 Great Angels. I love it because it's a Patamon Angemon line, which is my favorite. 1 Digivolving recovery plus 1 for your deck. All turns, once per turn. When a card is added to your security stack, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 7,000 DP, and this Digimon gains security A plus 1 for the turn. Nice. Alright, so I'm assuming it's going to be red, blue, green, yellow, black, and purple. So what's this one down here? Interesting. Because we have purple, and we know that that one's black. That one's red. So red, blue, red, blue, yellow, red, blue, green, yellow. Nope, yellow, green. Oh no, where does blue go? Do I have a blue? I have a blue. Do not have a green. Aha, that's where it says green. So it's red, blue, yellow, green, black, and purple. So white don't have one, I guess. That's what we'll have to wait and see. 2, 3. Unless white's at the very top. That could be. If red starts there, I bet you that's white up at the top. Interesting. We could have started on the side like that too. I think they also took a nod from the One Piece game. Just kind of had the little like pie chart to show the colors. I think they kind of took from that. Alright, so pack number 2. We're going to start off with a duplicate, which kind of is a bummer. But that's alright. We got a Unimon. Barrier. When this Digimon would be deleted in battle by trashing the top card of the security stack, prevent that deletion. A lot of protection effects in this game. Wagamon. End of opponent's turn once per turn. By suspending one of your Digimon, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck, add 2 green Digimon from among them to your hand, return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Oh, got Greymon Mega Flare. Main, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 DP or less. If you have a Digimon Greymon in its name, delete one of your opponent's Digimon at the lowest DP instead. Why would you... So delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 DP or less. If you have Digimon with Greymon saying delete one of your opponent's Digimon at the lowest DP instead. So it seems like if you have Greymon, it's worse. Unless all of its Digimon have over 6,000. I guess that would be the kicker, right? Interesting. Alright, we have Pummel Whack again. I love it. We have Gomamon, Marching Fishes. I've always loved this attack. Choose one of your Digimon until the end of your opponent's turn. 3 of your opponent's Digimon with as many or fewer Digivolution cards as that Digimon can attack or block. Interesting. So it's like a good defense card. Another Quagamon. Our first uncommon. Oh, this is sweet. Dragon of Courage. War Greymon on there. When you have a tamer with Kai Kamina its name, you may ignore this card's color requirement by placing 1 Greymon and 1 Metal Greymon from your trash as one of Agumon's bottom Digivolution cards. That Digimon may Digivolve into War Greymon in your hand without paying its cost, ignoring its requirements. Security effect. You may play 1 Agumon from your hand or trash without paying its cost, then add this card to the hand. Interesting. Cool. So if you have Agumon out, as long as you have a Greymon or a Metal Greymon in your trash, you can basically warp Digivolve him. That's pretty sweet. Alright, we have another Centauramon and another Dino Rexmon. We're not doing very well, too well right off the bat. Our first rare is Plesioman, who seems like the original Mega Evolution for Gomamon. He looks like Gomamon. But he doesn't really fit into, like, a Kakumon. It could maybe be like a little bit of a Kakumon, but once it becomes Zudomon, it kind of goes away from that. So it's kind of one of the ones where it could go one way or the other. When Digivolving, trash any 3 Digivolution cards from your opponent's Digimon. When attacking once per turn, if your opponent has no Digimon with more Digivolution cards on this Digimon, unsuspend it. So it's kind of neat. So the Blues getting a player off, they have more Digivolution cards, they can do better. Alright, then our other rare is Etamon. With some Digimon there too. Digivolve level 4 is Sakumon. Security, if you have 3 or more cards with Sakumon in their names in your trash, you may play this level. You may play 1 level 6 Digimon card with Egamon's name from your hand without paying its cost. You can place this card at the bottom of your security stack. Interesting. So you have some Sukamon, so you can come out for free, basically. That's pretty cool. I hope we get a King Entomon then. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, pack number 3. We're going to start with an Elecmon. No special abilities, but security is when attacking once per turn, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2,000 until the end of turn. Another Chuchumon. A Gatsumon. All turn players can't play Digimon by effects. Oh, that stops some of their stuff. It's pretty fun. A Triceramon, who has raid when this Digimon attacks. You may switch the target of the attack of one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon at the highest DP. Nice. So basically you can change who he attacks. Marine Devilmon. How's that just such a weird one? Right? Oh, boomed on my camera there. On play, when Digivolve and return all level 3 Digimon to the hand. An Aqua Beast. Another Poison Ivy. And our last common is Vedamon, who's always a weird guy to begin with. On play, when Digivolving, your opponent reveals the top card of their deck. Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon for each Digimon card among them. Turn the revealed cards to the top or bottom of their deck. Wow. That's crazy. Alright, our first uncommon is Digimon. When Digivolving, you may place 1 Tamer from your hand on top of your security stack. All turns once per turn. When you play a Tamer, you may play one level 3 Digimon card from your hand without paying its cost. Nice. And then we have Togemon. It's a new Momon there. On your turn, once per turn, when you would play a green Tamer from your hand by suspending one of your green Digimon, reduce the cost by 3. Once per turn, Digivolve, if you have a green Tamer, reduce its cost by 1. Okay, cool. So there's a lot of stuff in the set that's, so far has a lot of stuff that, prevents attacks, or we're having a lot of stuff to make Digivolution cheaper. This is hilarious. So we have an old school looking option card here. Uncommon. Suka's Curse. Meaning one of your non-white Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon with Sukamon in its name in your hand without paying its cost. Ignore its Digivolution requirement. Until the end of your turn, change one of your opponent's Digimon into being white and having 3,000 DP and the original name of Sukamon. So this is kind of like a interesting nod back to the old Digimon games and Digimon World games. Is basically if you didn't take care of your Digimon, because they originally were like Tamagotchi type creatures, you had to like feed and take, and you had to have them go to the bathroom. If they didn't go to the bathroom enough, they would basically constantly poo themselves. And then they could, if your deck gets too high or happens too much, they would force Digivolve into a Sukamon. Or a Numamon, a Sukamon. Which is sort of an interesting nod back there. That's pretty funny. Alright, we have our first rare. We have Iji Nagasumi. So he's part of the SOC, but again, I don't know what that means. Security. Play this card without paying its cost. Start here, main phase. Your opponent has a Digimon gain 1 memory. Main, Mind Link. Mind Link with one of your Digimon with Dark Animal or SOC. Place this tamer as a Digimon's bottom Digivolution card. There are no tamers in its Digivolution cards. Interesting. So he does have the SOC trait down there as well. All current this Digimon has Dark Animal or SOC trait. It gains Alliance and Blocker. End of your turn, you may play one of them from this Digimon's Digivolution without paying its cost. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look that up. And then we have Commandromon. For our super rares, we got our first super rare, the Cyborg, D-Brigade, and Digipolice. I have not seen Digipolice before. Very interesting. Here's a rookie. On play, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck and add 1 card with the D-Brigade or Digipolice trait among them to your hand. Return the rest to the top or bottom of the deck. And then Inheriting Effect. All turns once per turn, Digimon will leave the battle other than by one of your effects by deleting one of your other opponent's Digimon with the D-Brigade trait prevented from leaving. Nice, another prevention effect. Cool. Alright, so pack number 4, we have a Digimon. When attacking once per turn, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3000 DP or less. Skull Sakamon. On play, when Digivolving, trash top 2 cards of both players' decks. Your turn once per turn. When a card in your opponent's deck is trash, gain 1 memory. They're really cool. Gain some extra memory. Kokuagamon. Little metal insect. Who just has blocker. Definitely solid. A Kunimon. On play, by suspending this Digimon, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 green card among them to your hand. Return the rest to the bottom of your deck. So green's about quick evolution there, definitely. Otamamon. On opponent's turn, when opponent's Digimon attack, trash its bottom 2 Digivolution cards. Yeah, so blue's getting rid of stuff, but now it's added that extra thing where it gets to, also, if it has more cards, it does better. We have another Gisomon and another Marine Devimon. Our first uncommon is Ghoulmon, who's a Demon Lord. When Digivolving, when attacking, and once per turn, for every 10 cards in your trash the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. That's a very purple thing, trashing cards. Usually it's trashing your own to gain a bonus, now it's kind of neat. It's also linking into hitting your opponent. When attacking once per turn, if this opponent has 10 or more cards in their trash, this Digimon gains Security A +1 for the turn. And then we have our first Digi-Egg. Misiamon. When attacking once per turn, by returning 3 cards with the D-Brigade and Digipolice trait from your trash to the top of the deck, this Digimon gains +2000 DP. Nice. And then we have a Sukamon. We have a bunch of talks about little Pikachumon riding on top of him. At the end of the battle, play this card without paying its cost. Oh, cool. So extra free play. That's not bad. And on deletion, when your opponent gets -3000 for the turn. He's an abnormal type. Awesome. Alright, our first rare is a Kakumon. I love a Kakumon. Along with Angemon. The Gomamon Kakumon line was my other favorite. When Digivolving, trash any 2 Digivolution cards in your opponent's Digimon. When attacking, till the end of your opponent's turn, one of your opponents with fewer Digivolution cards in his Digimon can't attack. Nice. And his Inherited Effect is the same idea. Alright, and there are other rares. We got another Igi. Alright, we're getting a lot of duplicates in this set. Which aren't necessarily good, but maybe there's less cards. Thought 103, maybe it's a little bit less than some of the regular sets, maybe that's why. Alright, pack 5, we have a Likes to turn people into stone. He's a giant bird. Shellmon, who has evade. There goes our Shellmon. We have a Vegemon. On play when Digivolving. By returning one Digimon card from your opponent's trash to the top of the deck, gain 1 memory. So interesting. So black is kind of like, here's a bonus for your opponent, but you're gaining stuff for it. Interesting. Carnivorous plant. I don't think we've seen that before either. Oh, we have Fangmon. This will go with our SOC and our Logomons. And our new trainer, EG trainer. When attacking, return 1 purple Digimon card with dark animal trait from your trash to your hand, then trash 1 card in your hand. Interesting. We have DCD Bomb. So this is a D-Brigade card. Main Digivolve 1. One of your opponent's Digimon, then by returning 3 cards with D-Brigade or Digipolice trait from your trash to the top of the deck, delete up to 6 play cost totals worth of your opponent's Digimon. Interesting. So it's like you get your cards potentially back, but then yeah, you're hurting your opponent. Very interesting. Oh, this is cool too. So you have a new common. We have Pangeamon, who has piercing, and when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. It has a rule on here. Name. Treated as having Leomon. That's kind of cool. So if they have other abilities that are kind of like that, they can just add it as extra text on the artwork part. Your turn when this Digimon has Leomon in its name, it gets 2000 DP. The Emissary of Hope. There's Angemon. This is like, I like these. This like the Greymon one, the War Greymon, which like screen caps. Also again reminds me of what they did with One Piece. Where One Piece had brand new artwork for pretty much most of it, except for when it did its attack cards, which were just pictures right from the manga. It's kind of neat that they're doing some of these with the option cards, which are like the attacks, as you're pulling them right from the anime or the cartoon. Main, search your security stack. One of your Digimon may Digivolve into a yellow level 6 or lower Digimon with vaccine trait among them without paying its cost. Then shuffle your security stack. A Digivolve by this effect, and you have a king with TK Takashi in its name, Recovery 1 deck. Security, you may play 1 Pagamon from your hand or trash without paying its cost, but you add this card to your hand. Awesome. We have another Leomon. We have Saber Leomon. When Digivolving, when suspending this Digimon, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. End your turn, you may attack an opponent's Digimon. And our last uncommon for this pack are Dark Wings Delusions. Again, another one from the art, or right from the show. That's pretty cool. Main, trash the top 3 cards of your deck, then add one of your Digimon Devimon's name, gains a security +1. Our first rare is Leomon. We got 3 Leomon in 1 pack. That's pretty fun. Did we get Gazamon right off the bat? Was that in this one? No, that was the last one. So that would have been kind of funny too. When attacking, if attack Digimon with a higher DP than this Digimon may Digivolve into 1 level 6 Digimon with Leomon's name in your hand, ignoring its cost. Nice. So basically you can jump up to Pangeamon. And then our last one is we got another super rare. We got Brigade Ramon. Is that a War Greymon with a bunch of rockets and cannons attached to him? Because that's what it looks like. It's like this Gatling gun arm and like a jetpack, but that really looks like a War Greymon. Cyborg, D-Brigade, and Digipolice. When Digivolving, go up to 7 costs total worth of your opponent's Digimon. Opponent's turn, all of your Digimon D-Brigade gain the trait blocker, and end of your turn, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may put up to 7 costs worth of cards with Digivolve or Digipolice and run them without paying their cost. Oh, that's cool, because a bunch of them add them back to the top of their deck. So then this lets you play them all for free. That is definitely cool. Alright, we're going to hop through a few more packs. Alright, I had a quick pause there between takes of this video. I did look up what SOC stands for. That and EG, and as well as the Digipolice are all from Digimon Seekers, which is one of the newest series. So the SOC stands for Sons of Chaos. So this is one of the groups. The Digipolice are kind of like the opposite group of them. Just kind of neat. So yeah, we're getting a lot of cards from the original like adventure or possibly the reboot. Looks like we have Kai stuff with Red and Greymon. We have Green with Palmon and Mimi. We have Angemon and TK in yellow, and blue. We have Joe and Gomamon in their line. So we have those 4 different ones. Then purple looks like it's going to be the Sons of Chaos stuff. Black looks like it's going to be the Digipolice. So red, blue, green, yellow. I think we covered everything. I think we're missing something. We have the 4 colors: red, blue, green, yellow. And then we have black and purple. Yep. And then white. I'm not sure it'll all be in white, of course. Alright, so that's what we got there. So let's open up another pack. I'm going to start off with Marking Fishes again. Takakorimon. Gatsumon. Sequoiamon. So we're getting a lot of the same ones. We have a Damamon. Oh, there's a Chichumon there. He's riding that guy. That's kind of neat. Mutant Bagra Army in Twilight. Retaliation. Once Digimon is deleted in battle, delete the Digimon it battled. On deletion, save. And Blocker. And there's our Monochromon, who we've seen a little bit earlier, who just has Blocker. Triceramon. For some uncommons, we have Senkarumon. We have a Digi-Egg. We have Tokomon. Once per turn, when a card is added to security stack, draw 1. Ooh, we get Blooming of Sincerity for Lilymon. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then if you have a tamer with Mimi Takawachi? Nope. Taichikawa. In its name, one of your opponent's Digimon doesn't unsuspend till the end of turn. Activate this main effect, add this card to your hand. Cool. And then we have another Akakumon and another Seraphamon. So the other thing about ACE in here is Blast Ace. ACE is a brand new card type we haven't seen. I'm going to guess it's probably going to definitely be in the super rare category. But what they are, if you're familiar with Pokemon, they kind of work like the V or Star or VMAX or any of those special types, where essentially it is you can play like the highest evolution of a card without having to pay any of its costs. It comes in as like a basic or a low level. So this would be like the idea we'll be able to have like War Greymon Ace version, who would be able to just straight up play right from your hand. But the thing is, have a huge negative consequence if he gets destroyed. So it's that risk reward. You get a big guy without having to pay all the extra costs or go through all the jumping hoops of evolving him, but you will take that risk of, if he gets destroyed, you're going to take a big hit for it. And it'll tell you on the card what it does if we get one. Hopefully we get at least one of them. Heaven's Knuckle. The little Angemon here. Activate one of the following effects. Your opponents below one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 6,000 for the end of turn, or by deleting one of your Angemon, place one of your opponent's Digimon to bomb a security stack. Oh, that's cool. So powerful attack or sacrifice himself to remove somebody else's Digimon. Nice. Very thematic too. Security activate this card's main effect. Gisomon. Fangmon. We have a Digimon. Hanging out with his pre-evolution. On deletion, getting 1 memory. Another Digimon. Ooh, a Kogawagamon. That's cool. So we're getting more of the Gawagamon lineup. On play, suspend 1 of your opponent's Digimon. This really makes me hope that they come back around and they do another Series 2 set as well. Because I would like to see some more Mummymon and Aryutenimon cards. They had some in the earlier sets, but I feel like they kind of just got tossed in there. And they weren't really, like, represented well. We have a Gekomon. Nice. Opponent's turn. When opponent's Digimon attacks, trash the bottom 2 cards of his Digivolution cards. Our uncommons, we have another Tokomon, Luminous Sincerity. We have another Digi-Egg. We have Baomon. Alright, so when a Digimon, the Dark Digimon or SOC is trashed from your hand, this Digimon may Digivolve into that card. A lesser antibody and SOC. You don't see a lot of effects usually on in training cards. Alright, our first rare Goldramon. So on play when Digivolving, play 1 Amen of Crimson Flame Digimon Red 6000 DP Rush token and 1 Umon of Blue Thunder Digimon Yellow 6000 DP blocker token. I hope we get token cards. That would be awesome. All turns, when this Digimon would Digivolve or leave the battlefield, delete all of your Amen of Crimson Flames and Umon Blue Thunders. If this spec deletes, recover 1. Holy Dragon and 4 Great Dragons. That's cool. It creates tokens. I don't think we have any card that creates tokens so far. I hope they make token cards. That'd be definitely cool. Alright, then our... Oh my god. The super adorable Manjimon. I love it. Love this artwork. Digivolve by Numamon, cost of 3. Armor Purge. I have not seen that before. On play, by placing 1 Digimon with Numamon in its name from your trash as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution card, gain 2 memory. On your turn, while this Digimon has Manjimon or Numamon in its name, it gains a Security A +1. That's definitely cool. Alright. I think we're going to do about 3 more packs for this set. This video, then we'll do part 2. We'll kind of add up and see where we're at. I know we don't have every card yet, but we have to be getting kind of close because we're still getting a lot of duplicates. And then the second half will go a little bit quicker with all the extra cards. So it won't be an even pack per ratio, but we're going to get a lot more duplicates in later packs, I'm sure. Because we're getting a lot right now. Mega Flare, Poison Ivy, Helologramon, so I'm already into the uncommons, I'm getting duplicates. Sintarumon, Ikakumon, and Seraphimon. So that entire pack was all duplicates. Which is terrible, and I'm not even halfway through the set. But I haven't gotten... There's 12 super rares, and I've gotten about, I think, 2 of them. So, like, I'm doing terrible on my super rares. Alright. But we did get the next pack. We got a Quagamon, so I think we have most of that line now. Who has jamming? Need some evolutions for Fangmon, though. Gizamon, Pangeamon, Triceramon, Goblamon. So we still don't have the Ogremon version yet. Once per turn, one of your effect trashes a card in your hand, gain 1 memory. Jingimon, Togemon, Sukra's Curse. Alright, our first rare we have Gotito. On play, trash any 1 Digivolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon. Your turn, when a Digivolution card on an opponent's Digimon is trashed by suspending this tamer, gain 1 memory. Nice. And then another Goldramon. Alright, maybe I'll do a couple more packs, just because I've gotten way too many duplicates in this set. Alright. Damiamon, DCD Bomb, Marching Fishes, aha! Digimon, the champion. So now we have the champion, I think the ultimate, so we still need the rookie and the mega form. By trashing one card in your hand, you draw one. E.g., if this card is in Digivolution cards, gain 1 memory. You play a card, Dark Animal SOC trait, gain 1 memory. Interesting. So it starts getting like that flame muzzle. Oh, we have a Chumon to go with our Sakumon and our Chichumon. On play, add the top card of your security stack to hand, then you may play 1 Sukumon from its name from the top of your security stack. Cool. We got Piximon. It's always funny that he's an ultimate because he's so small. On play, when Digivolving one of your opponent's Digimon doesn't unsuspend until the end of their turn. Elecmon. First uncommon, we have High Commandermon. Yeah, look at that. It's a Greymon in body armor. That's crazy. So now that makes me wonder if the Commandermons are supposed to be look like Agumons. Now I really hope I get one so I can tell. That's awesome though, right? They're armored Agumon lines. That's pretty neat. When attacking with the top 3 cards of your deck, you may play 1 card with D-Brigade or Digibleach trait and pay a cost of 3 or less without paying them. Return us to the rest. Also treated as Commandermon. Oh, neat. So he's also a Commandermon. He's just High Commandermon. Most Digimon leave battle other than by one of your effects. By doing one of your other Digimon D-Brigade trait, prevent it from leaving. Our second uncommon is Tranomon. Start your main phase. For the turn, when this Digimon would Digivolve into a card with Tranomon in its name, or Dinosaur or Ceratopian trait, reduce the cost by 1. Cool. And if Digimon has Tranomon in its name, or the Dinosaur or Ceratopian trait, it may attack. That's neat too. We got a bunch of really cool ones right here again. Shogun Gekomon. Shogun Gekomon. Blocker and all turns. When Digivolution cards of an opponent's Digimon is trashed, this Digimon can't be deleted in battle till the end of your opponent's turn. Neat. Alright, our first rare. I did not expect this. Platinum Numamon. Look at that, all covered. And they're holding up stuff. That's awesome. It's creepy as heck though. Digivolve with level 5 Numamon, Manjimon in its name. On play, one Digivolve by trashing 1 card with Numamon's name in your hand, gain 2 memory. On deletion, you may play 1 level 5 or lower Digimon with Numamon or Manjimon in its name from your hand without paying its cost. Sweet. Then our next one, we have a super rare, and it's one of the aces. So we have Lilymon Ace. It's a super rare. It has a little star by it. I don't know what that means. I've never seen that before. Alright, so what this has is pay for 4. She's an ultimate, data, and fairy type. It's not even the mega form, it's just an ultimate form. That's cool. Probably because during season 1, she didn't get an ultimate form yet as Rosemon. But she has hand, counter, blast, Digivolve. One of your Digimon may Digivolve on this card without paying the cost. On play, when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. You may then return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon 5,000 DP or less to the bottom of the deck. Okay, so basically if you play it straight up, it costs 4, or Digivolving for 3, or you can just go ahead and blast the Digivolve, which is neat. Ace down here, overflow -3. When this card would be moved from the battle area or under a card to another area, lose 3 memory. So that's basically, you're getting penalized for doing it. You lose 3 memory if they get lost. Just not like as severe as I thought it was. I thought it was something like really crazy. But yeah, that's definitely cool. And that's a really neat foil too. We gotta show that off. Alright. That would be a great card to end with, but we're gonna do, I think, we'll do 2 more packs, because we got a bunch of duplicates in the last few packs. We'll try and see if we can catch up a bit. Lugaramon, Unimon, our first Ogremon. On your turn, once per turn, when one of your effects trashes a card in your hand, gain 1 memory. One of your effects trashes, gain 1 memory. Cool. Pangeamon, Gablamon, Sakuamon, Vegamon. The wave of reliability. I think we got all the different crest cards, basically. Trash any 2 Digivolution cards from your opponent's hand. Then if you have a tamer Jotigo in its name, choose one of your Digimon. If your opponent has no Digimon, or if your opponent has no Digimon with more Digivolution cards, unsuspend it. Cool. So our will have a second set with this with the other 4 tamers. So we have Izzy, Sora, Matt, and Kari. So if we'll get the next set, we'll have those 4. If they're like wait a set or 2, be interesting to see. I'm sure I could look it up online and find out what the next set is. Sakamon. Our next uncommon is Ebimon. What on earth is an Ebimon? This is maybe a Vegamon upgrade, would be my guess. On play 1 Digivolve, choose and reveal the top 3 cards of their deck. Choose 1 Digimon, card among them, and delete up to its play cost total worth of your opponent's Digimon. Return the revealed card to the top of the deck. Interesting. Our first rare, we have Sologramon. So here's the ultimate. So was that other one so he's okay, so we also had Hellogramon and we have Sologramon. We're both ultimate versions. Interesting. So this guy can go different directions. Interesting. So this is kind of like a War Greymon version. Or where Garurumon version. So he's kind of following the Garurumon, where the Digibrigade is following the Commandermon line is following the Agumon line. Kind of an interesting parody or equal, parallel is what I'm looking for. When Digivolve, you may play 1 level 3 or lower card with Dark Animal or SSC trait from its trash without paying its cost. If EG is in this Digimon Digivolution card, add 1 level to the effect. Attack by trashing 1 card in your hand, gain 1 memory. And then our final rare is Devimon. Now we just need a Devimon. On play, when attacking, trash the top 3 cards of your deck. On your turn, this Digimon gets 1000 DP for every 3 cards in your trash. On deletion, trash 1 card in their opponent's hand without looking. Nice. Alright, so we'll do 1 more pack and then we will end this video. And then we'll pick up with part 2, which we'll figure out kind of what we're missing. So Marine Devimon, Bangermon, Kawakumon, Kunyamon, Skullsakamon, Gizamon, Otamamon. Our first uncommon is a new baby egg. We have Koromon. On your turn, once per turn, when this card is removed from your opponent's security stack, draw 1 card. A Tokomon. Blooming of Sincerity. Our rare cards is another Platinum Numamon, but we have a Mimi Tachikawa. So that's cool. So we're just missing TK right now. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with a vegetation, plant, or fairy in one of its traits among them to your hand. Turn the rest to the bottom of the deck. Your turn. When an effect suspends a Digimon by suspending this tamer, gain 1 memory. Awesome. That's really cool. So we got a lot of cards. There's obviously some we're still missing. We haven't got a lot of the Greymon, Agumon lines. I don't think we got any of them, to be honest. We haven't gotten a Patamon yet. We haven't gotten Palmon yet. So we're missing a couple of the different rookie levels, but I'm sure they're probably in rares. Usually how they do is lots of them commons. Missing the rookie form of Logramon as well as I know there's another tamer in line that goes with probably that Fangmon, probably that line. We're missing a bunch of links from that as well as their tamer. So yeah, we're still got a decent amount of stuff to look for and collect. We're going to stop this video, check back for part 2 if you want to see the rest of them. See you guys then. Bye.